I noticed another startup of yours, and I marvel at how many of these you're
I'm on
able
number
to.
26. Yeah.
Fantastic. The one I was thinking of is the Vaccinity,
Oh, yes.
and you've talked about it as one of the goals there is a vaccine to address cardiovascular disease. Can you say a little bit about
Yeah,
that
absolutely. Absolutely. I'm super
and where
excited.
that's at?
Yeah, super excited about it. So, Vaccinity is a company that manufactures a peptide vaccine uh, against proteins in the body. So, unlike a vaccine that trains up your immune system to attack a foreign virus, this is looking at endogenous proteins in your body. And I have hypercholesteremia. My dad had it, and I handle my high LDL levels by taking something called Repatha, which is a monoclonal antibody. And it's a monoclonal antibody against an enzyme in the liver called PCSK9. And PCSK9 in the liver produces low density lipoproteins, which is the bad cholesterol. And so if you block the PCSK9 enzyme, you can reduce your LDL levels. And it does it very effectively. And so in a vat, wherever they produce it, let's say New York, there's these clones of B cells producing these antibodies, and the antibodies get delivered to me in a self-injecting 5 ml syringe, and I inject myself every 2 weeks in my thigh, and it's great, but it's $1,000 an injection. It's expensive, right? I'm sorry, it's $1,000 a month, $500 an injection, and it's twice a week. So it's inconvenient at twice a month and expensive, and I can afford it, but it's a third line defense. But if you can reduce your LDL levels, it is one of the greatest combatants against heart disease and stroke. So a year or two ago, we started an internal program to see, can we develop a vaccine to stimulate your immune system to create the same antibodies produced by that vat of B cell clones. In other words, can you get your immune system to generate antibodies with high specificity against the PCSK9 enzyme? And in fact, we can. We just finished our studies in primates, and it was exceptional, at or above anything else we've seen out there. And there is a very high conservation between primates and humans. So we're now entering human trials. And unlike the $12,000 a year, this and an injection, 24 injections a year, this would be 2 injections a year every 6 months and cost $50, right? So because these vaccines are very low in cost to produce. And so what we have is the ability to do preemptive vaccination of individuals against developing heart disease and stroke. And there's evidence in lots of different societies that, you can start to see cholesterol build up. Again, this is not just cholesterol by itself, it's glycated cholesterol, right? It's sugar sticking to the cholesterol and sticking to the side, and generating soft plaques that can evulse and cause a heart attack. So yeah, so this vaccine from Vaccinity is super excited about it.
And again, what's the time frame?
We're in human trials now.
Okay.
I'm not sure, we're in phase 1 for safety, and we have this vaccine platform we have had in hundreds, probably thousands of humans for other targets. This vaccine platform we have a COVID-19 booster that has outperformed everything else that is is in its registrational trial right now. But we also have a vaccine against Alzheimer's, against A beta. We have a vaccine against CGRP for migraines, and one against Parkinson's too. So the system has been in humans and is safe, and we just need to get the efficacious data to be able to go to registrational trial for that.
Do you engage AI in this development process?
We are just now. Honestly, Vaccinity's got a very simple target list. Any place there's a monoclonal antibody, we can train our system to produce those same antibodies that are manufactured outside the body as a monoclonal.
Mhm.